Today really is about putting finality to a matter that has been, going on for some time, following the National Working Committee's visit to the two provinces of KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng province to assess the state of organization, to look at some of the underlying factors behind the electoral outcomes nationally as well as in those provinces and as well as other provinces, because there will be a focus on all provinces. So with that, the starting provinces are these two. And we had to do that because of the electoral outcomes, where really we didn't do well in those two provinces, and also considering the contribution of these two provinces to the vote share in the country. And it's important that we establish how best to rebuild the organization by doing a thorough diagnosis. Two National Working Committee visits took place to both provinces. And of course, ongoing work has been happening under the Secretary General and the conveners of the NEC deployees to those provinces. A discussion document was put out, more like an assessment report, put out in the NEC and discussed it at length, presenting a number of options to try and rebuild our structures in those two provinces, to ensure that where we participate in government, we participate and our deployees participate in a manner that locates the ANC among our people, to ensure that branches, regions of the ANC are strong, they are working, and they are hard among our people. They relate to the challenges that our people are facing and all of the things that the ANC should be all about. We are now today going to consider the report of the officials which went to the National Working Committee yesterday. It is now a report of the National Working Committee to the entire National Executive Committee. It is expected that part of that conversation will include the options that are now well known to the public and to yourselves as members of the media. Three options that were initially punted in that assessment diagnostic report, which the option of maintaining the status quo and continue with the work we're doing and rebuilding the organization and renewing the organization anyway. That would be the first option. The second option, the option of what we called reinforcing the existing PECs in particular by bringing in the ANC's brains trust in those provinces, the veterans and others that really understand the strategies of the ANC on the ground, mobilization on the ground, and those that have provided political leadership in the province in the past. I will use examples of comrades such as Jeff Hadebe, Sibusiso Ndebele, Mike Mabuyakhulu in KZN, for example. That will be option two. Option three being the option of a total disbandment of the two provincial executive committees, or case by case, each provincial executive committee.